Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, when talking about Shark Tank, it's easy to think that all the sanity and humility of the entrepreneurs are left at the entrance to the show. Such is the craziness of some of the pitches to the sharks. The show gives entrepreneurs a chance to pitch celebrity investors, depicting some business owners walking away with life-changing deals. But more often than not, those handshake agreements change or fall apart after filming. A survey was done and it found that 319 businesses accepted deals on air in the first 7 seasons of Shark Tank. The survey contacted nearly 240 of those businesses and discovered 73% did not get the exact deal they made on TV. But tweaked terms or dead deals don't necessarily spell doom for a business. For many contestants, the publicity of appearing on the show ended up being worth more than the actual deal. Nearly half of the business owners stated that their deals didn't come to fruition after the show. They attributed this to the sharks pulling out of the agreement or changing the terms to ones that didn't work for them. Others cancelled deals after getting term sheets that included unappealing clauses, and occasionally the deals actually ended amicably. Matt Canepa and Pat Pezzett appeared on the season 4 of Shark Tank to pitch their company Grinds, which sells chewable coffee pouches. They agreed to give Damon John and Robert Hjervik 15% equity for $75,000. However, the deal died in negotiations. Pat and I went on the show 100% wanting to get a deal, Canepa said. Regardless of whether or not you get the deal, there were a lot of success stories. In 2012, before their episode aired, Grinds made about $300,000 in sales. The month their segments premiered, the company saw $330,000 in sales. Grinds brought in $1.35 million the year their episode aired, and have only watched that number rise. This year, they're expecting to do over $4 million. But Grind isn't alone. Nicholas and Alessia Gailkovic, co-founders of the grooming accessories company Beard King, made an agreement with Laurie Greener during season 7. But around the time they filmed their episode, the business took off, and the deal no longer met the needs of the company. The agreement broke down in negotiations. But in the year after the episode aired, the company did around $700,000 in sales. And this year, they're expecting over $1.6 million. I think that Shark Tank is absolutely amazing, Nicholas said. For anyone considering trying out or going for it, it's well worth it. While the pitch process is intense, many entrepreneurs have gone on ABC's Shark Tank, have scored lucrative investments, some even climbing into the millions of dollars. But when the cameras stop rolling, there's still a lot that needs to go down to get the deals done. Right after I give them an offer on Shark Tank, the first thing I do is call them, Laura Greener says in Inside the Shark Tank magazine. I'll call them, even though we're still shooting. I just want to get to know them. Next, Greener does her due diligence. It's a handshake deal, so we have to learn more, Greener explains. My due diligence team gives me a nice report on everything about the company, and then we all sit down and determine what would be best for everybody. It's not just, oh, here's money and I get this percentage, she says. It's a very careful, thoughtful analysation. I want everybody happy. Me, my team, the entrepreneur, their team. Because if you don't have that, it's never going to be good. So after that, if a company's not what the sharks thought it was, deals may change or they may not be finalised. Well, people are very optimistic when they're sitting there on the carpet and the lights are on them, Kevin O'Leary says. We go check the facts and they don't always come out the way they said, and that may be why a deal doesn't close. So it just goes to show that even when you've shook the hand of a shark, the deals only have an approximate 50% chance of actually getting the deal over the line. So we think the real scammers on the Shark Tank are the sharks themselves, promising the world to these entrepreneurs that are desperate for some validation and extra flow to help their business be built up and make it their pride and joy, only for the sharks to build that hope by promising the world on screen, then snatching it back once the cameras are turned off.